By the mid-1520s, ships loaded with Aztec gold and silver regularly sailed from the colony of New Spain to the ports of Old Spain. And Cortés, Pizarro's cousin and the governor of New Spain, had become a rich and powerful landowner. Pizarro was encouraged by his cousin's success and the reports of other explorers about riches in the region south of Panama. Pizarro and his partners, Diego de Almagro and Hernán de Luque, mounted 2 expeditions in 1524 and 1528. These voyages met with only limited success. Pizarro appealed to King Charles I of Spain to grant him rights for a 3rd expedition. He was given the title of governor, with absolute authority over any territories he might discover and conquer. He arrived in South America with 180 soldiers and was soon joined by another group of about 85 conquistadors, led by another Spanish explorer, Hernán de Soto. Pizarro learned that 2 Inca princes, Atahualpa and Huáscar, had been fighting over who would become emperor. Pizarro invited the winner, Atahualpa, to visit his camp. The Spaniards attacked the group and captured Atahualpa. Pizarro said he would release the emperor for a ransom of silver and gold. When the ransom was paid, Pizarro went back on his word and ordered Atahualpa's execution. A Spanish priest named Vicente de Valverde promised Atahualpa an easier death if he converted to Catholicism. So the emperor was baptized, christened Juan de Atahualpa, and then killed in the presence of Pizarro. Atahualpa's huge ransom, which would be worth $100 million today, was divided between King Charles I of Spain, Pizarro, and De Soto. In 1534, the Inca capital, Cusco, fell to the conquistadors. As a direct result of the fall of the Inca Empire, Spain began to rule the land and people of what are now the nations of Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia. Within a few decades from their base in Peru, the Spanish conquered the lands now occupied by Chile and Argentina as well. As the conquistadors took over in South America, they introduced the encomienda system of land ownership, just as they had done in Mexico and the islands of the Caribbean. Under this system, the lands of the native people were divided up and awarded to faithful Spanish subjects. The colonists expected the Inca to abandon their traditions, abide by Spanish rule, and provide free labor, working on the farms and in the gold and silver mines. In exchange, the Inca received instruction in the Spanish language and Catholic faith. A year after the fall of the Inca Empire, Pizarro founded the city of Lima, Peru, and built this huge cathedral. As governor of Peru, he also constructed an official governor's palace. Lima became one of the most crucial Spanish cities in the Americas. For more than 200 years, it was the administrative center and capital of the colonial district known as the Viceroyalty of Peru. On June 26, 1541, while working in the governor's palace, Pizarro was attacked by followers of Almagro, his former partner. There, the conquistador who had so altered the history of South America died by the sword, as had so many of his adversaries before him. The Spanish erased a great deal of the Inca legacy by destroying their artworks and buildings and forcing the people to abandon their ancient beliefs. However, much of the culture remains, from the 10 million individuals who still speak Quechua, the Inca language, to those who preserve their traditional ceremonies and customs.